The Honda Accord came to North America in 1978, 45 years ago, the 11th generation of this very popular car. I love it already. It's beautiful. Most versions are hybrid, still practical, still fun to drive. Get in, it's time for Family Wheels. The previous edition of the Accord was a real value package and a tough act to improve upon, but the 11th generation does just that. There's an overall smoothing of the exterior. The deep dish grille, topped by a chrome-look bar across the width of the grille, is gone, replaced with a much smaller trapezoidal opening filled with black details over a body-colored bumper which sits above a wide air intake. The slim-look headlights are similar, but with less emphasis on their internal segments. The front end is more upright, thanks to the panels on either side of the grille. The hood is flatter and higher, part of a sleeker overall look for the new generation. The sides have also been smoothed out, with an upswept lower accent line now reduced and straightened, and the little chrome-look accent behind the rear doors now incorporated in the window frame. The taillight assemblies are now thinner and connected to each other. Honda wisely kept the trunk lid shape that allows easy liftover for cargo. The clean, efficient, attractive design language carries on to the interior of the Accord as well, just as it does with the Civic and the CR-V. We have this variation on the Civic and the CR-V, sort of an egg crate. Here we have kind of a diamond effect, same idea though, and your HVAC controls are very familiar across the Honda line as well. Just enough buttons. They really think these things through. One control that's puzzling and frustrating is the volume knob of all things. It's tiny, even for small hands, and is mounted almost vertically, not ergonomic. If you want a car full of luxuries that's well short of luxury car prices, the Touring specification might fit the bill. Its higher level of features includes driver's seat position memory, heated and ventilated front seats, heated rear seats, leather seating surfaces, Bose 12-speaker audio, wireless charging pad, head-up display, rain-sensing wipers, heated power side mirrors, and Google built-in, which is a suite of maps, voice assistant, and app store. And all Accords have a full suite of active and passive safety aids, including adaptive cruise control. Honda is going heavy on hybrids with the 2023 Accord, the all-new Accord that we have here. Two of the three trims available in Canada are hybrid. The base trim is a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 192 horsepower. Here we have a combined 204 horsepower. The engine is a 2-liter naturally aspirated 4. But the big number to pay attention to here is torque. We've got 247 pound-feet of torque combined, more than 50 pound-feet above the level of the non-hybrid version. And torque is what gives you that shove when you say go. Our review car is the top-spec Touring Hybrid, and Honda expects hybrids will account for half of all Accord sales and the same share of CR-V deliveries. It's playing catch-up to longtime leader Toyota in the hybrid race, while both companies struggle to develop and produce fully electric vehicles. This 11th generation Accord is powered by the 4th generation of Honda's gasoline-electric 2-motor drivetrain and is entirely different from other HEV systems. It has a generator motor that feeds the hybrid battery and a propulsion motor that drives the wheels directly. The Atkinson cycle engine supplies both the generator and propulsion motors. In this version, the two motors are more powerful and have been relocated side by side to save space. It's all unseen, of course, but the result is a torque increase of 15 pound-feet, or 6%, which matters more to happy driving than the gain of 2 horsepower overall. Honda has also shrunken or quietened other parts of the system, and sustained maximum speed is sharply higher. Behind the wheel, the noticeable benefits are the higher torque, a linear feel when accelerating as opposed to hybrid/CVT buzziness, and Honda's new multiple levels of deceleration controlled by what look like shifter paddles. that linearity that Honda is talking about, the engine sound, revving up, your car picking up speed as we head out on the highway, all feels very natural. Turn with me now in your hymnals to page 380, where we'll read about deceleration paddle selector. When you release the accelerator pedal, you can sequentially shift through 6 stages of deceleration. Using it temporarily, if you pull back on the paddle selector while it's not in sport mode, the rate of deceleration will change temporarily. If you pull and hold back the minus selector, the M will appear on the gauge and the deceleration stage will be locked into its current setting. So having read through that a couple of times, I do finally get it, but it isn't really intuitive. The cabin of the 23 Accord is a roomy place indeed. Behind me is the kind of child seat that takes up the most room, rear facing. I'm 5 feet 11 inches tall, 180 centimeters, and up front I've still got several inches between my knees and the glove box door. I think the rear seat of the 23 Accord helps make the case for the sedan over the SUV. Say a person 190 centimeters, over 6 feet tall can sit up there and can sit back here as well. There's that much room. We have a couple of niceties back here, 2 USB-C ports, as well as HVAC outlets and heated seats at this specification. We should have a good ride over our neighborhood bumpy road. It's a firm ride, it's not a sofa on wheels. However, the Accord handles the bumps with equanimity, very smooth. Also, good control of the noise from hitting bumps. Honda has topped the considerable achievements of the previous 10 generations of the Accord with number 11 here. It's gorgeous. Its value seems high above its price. It's fun, it's practical. I like it a lot. But what do you think? Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and thanks for subscribing. I'm Richard Detman, and I'll see you next time on Family Wheels.